What is up, ladies and gentlemen, Manny here, welcome back to the channel. Would I stand a chance in a youth competition? Well, recently I had the opportunity to somewhat try that out because we had a youth competition, an A Cup, that's U16 and U14 in the Newton Kapfenberg. And we kept the boulders, which were, by the way, amazing. Huge kudos to the route setters, that's Dominic Hertel and team, Lucas, Pauli, Patrick and Alina, just to have them mentioned because these boulders are really absolutely amazing and they should be credited for it. So we got this black one here, compression problem here on this red. I would say, yeah, roughly 7B, really straightforward from technical point of view. As you can see, we got this super high heel hook here for the right heel hook above the right hand, which is kind of the first crux, I think, of this boulder. And then we got the end dyno from the super bad sloper here, where you have to reset your heel hook into normal stepping so that you're able to generate enough momentum. And yeah, I would say an awesome boulder here, quite simple, quite straightforward, but really powerful and dynamic. This next one, another black boulder, is really interesting in terms of a, it's kind of Gaston-y, Fingery. You can really feel that this boulder was set for shorter people, for youth, for kids basically. You got this Gaston move, which looks really easy here in this attempt, but it's actually not that easy. And then this quite gnarly top move here from the super bad sloper, really high stepping with right foot on a tiny little foothold. And as you can see here, because I stepped it quite sloppily, I slipped from it and couldn't finish it here in this first real attempt. And here in this another attempt, as you can see, I'm having quite a lot more trouble with this Gaston position here. It's quite hard to fit in there. What was the difference to the first attempt? Well, the positioning of the left hand. Take a look at this close-up here. Left here, I have the left hand much higher than on the right side, and that's making all the difference because that's allowing my right foot to get up there much easier if I have the left hand higher up, right? So then again, we got the bad sloper with left hand, left foot low, right foot high, super high stepping, and this time more precise. And then this really limit, like you kind of don't even know if you can go there statically, half dynamic move into this pinch edge there. And then you got this quite fingery crossover here into another pinch edge. And from there, another fingery big move to the top edge, which then thankfully is not that bad anymore. Okay, so another cool boulder, I would say this one here, the blue one, is kind of a bit on the easier side. I would say 7A plus if I had to grade it. And I had one of the most amazing flash goals here actually of this comp session there. Big move from two edges here onto this first big sloper, then matching there on the side pull. And then you're kind of baffled because you're like, how can I ever hold this side pull up there, this sloper side pull that's coming for the left hand up there, and then this turnaround Gaston or something for the right hand? Absolutely no idea. Until you realize that you have to heel hook and roll over onto this tiny little pebble, holes that they screwed on to this big volume there. Turn the left hand around into pushing and then Gaston into this tiny little edge to move your weight up. And I guess if you're super short and super flexible, you can actually step the sloper then with the left foot, but I only could get my knee on it, turn the right foot around and turn the right foot into stepping and the right hand around into undercling, and then this super limit move here with the right hand onto the next sloper, finally managing to getting my weight up. And then finally matching the sloper here, stepping a couple more times, and then another move into the top pinch. So kind of funky problem, super close flash attempt here for me. Really happy that this went down actually. And now we're moving onto something a little more, I would say, slopey, dynamic kind of thing, what you would usually expect from a competition boulder. We got this undercling start here, move into edge with left, and then first dyno into this side pull sloper. That's kind of straightforward, but then you're kind of like, how am I ever going to go into the second sloper down there, right? Bam! And then you have to make this crossover dyno into the second one, which I find was an amazing move. Then another big gaston here with this tiny little foothold on this volume into the next sloper. And here I was kind of baffled, man. I gotta be honest with you. I didn't really know how to grab this sloper up there. The undercling of it, the undercling part of it is super bad. You can't do nothing with it, and there is also absolutely zero chalk on it. So it must go somehow like this, like kind of somehow trying to find there the best position of the sloper in this attempt. And I think I can even get a match in here, but yeah, somehow you have to compress this sloper together, I guess, and then get your feet up. But and even with the little chalk that was on there, it was already super hard to hold. So I would guess this boulder is, if this is the correct solution, this is around 7C or something. Although it's not graded much harder in terms of gym grading here, as you can see, than the other boulders, but this was just super hard. I couldn't get it done in this session. So here we have something interesting, a kind of a run start, also on the easier side. I think this is the flash attempt, 7A plus, I would say, if I had to grade it. Kind of run start into this double gaston to be able to hold it, and then turn the right gaston around into undercling, big move into this another sloper, and then this beautiful sequence here. Do you see how my right hand is trying to search where this hold is the best for this amazing flag here, into this edge for the left hand, another edge for the right hand, and then high stepping with left foot, and then grabbing the top hold. Kind of fingery and slopey at the same time. But yeah, another amazing combination, I would say, another amazing sequence. And then we've got this really interesting, like very comp style problem with this kind of swingy start here, as you can see. So we got the volume here for stepping, bam, first move into kind of good, you know, joggy sloper here. And then you only got a blank wall to basically generate some momentum so that you're able to somehow probably jump onto the next few holes, which are there much to the right of you, yeah. So yeah, as you can see, it's kind of far away. It's very far away. Absolutely zero chance here in this first attempt. So then I'm figuring out, okay, this is probably something like a coordination dyno. Let's see what the rest of the boulder looks like. Let's do as if I would have, you know, stuck that. Big move into this kind of edge up there, and then big stepping with left, I think, up there onto this side pull from before, which is dual tech, so you have to be really, really careful to not step on the slippery part of it, otherwise you will get slippy very easily. Then this hold here before the top, and then you get another quite good foothold there, which I'm overlooking here for quite some time with the right foot. Bang, there it is, and then you can quite easily match the top hold. So for me at this point it was clear, okay, we gotta get this dyno done, otherwise we won't be able to match to do the boulder. So here I'm already a little bit closer. What makes a difference here, I turned my hands around. If you can see here, and here I'm sticking it finally for the first time. But here in this comparison, you can see on the left hand, my left hand is on the left and right hand is on the right. But on the other side, my right hand is on the left and my left hand is on the right side. And this is making all the difference because this is changing the direction of your momentum for this move. And if you get the wrong momentum, you're kind of swinging into the wall and not really towards your target's holds, right? So you gotta have momentum management here in mind for this boulder. But I wasn't really able to stick that move, gotta be honest with you, here from the ground. Because it's kind of hard to generate momentum into the right direction if you're coming from the ground. So yeah, another one that has to be done in a future session or something. But yeah, this was a little bit of a comp style spree. Hope you enjoyed the little analytic bouldering video. Drop a like, drop a comment. If you have the time, that would be amazing. Stay free. I'll see you soon in the next one. Bye.